Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your tarot reading. If you're new, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. Either way, thank you so much for being here, and thank you for sharing your energy with me. I do appreciate it. Be sure and like and follow on TikTok and YouTube for me so I can grow my collective. And be sure to like, comment, give me a thumbs up, subscribe so that I can boost my channel. And it does push me out there to others, so I would appreciate that. And whatever message comes out is the one that you need to hear. I have set that intention with Spirit. I'm going to pull from the Oracle and get us a couple of cards from here. And then I'm going to pull a traditional Celtic cross spread today to get the tarot message. I did past, present, and future last week. Let me know if you guys like that one better or which you prefer. Leave me a comment and let me know. All that glitters. Milk and honey. So all that glitters is number 16. All that glitters, a need to see beyond the superficial, the desire to don a mask or dress something up to disguise its true nature, trying to be something you're not, chasing after every sparkly new thing, being mercurial. It's only human to want to adorn oneself in trinkets and paint and pretty picture of oneself. It's natural to want to acquire the trappings of a status, or to deny them as a statement of rebellion. But if it sparkles, is it better? Whether it's a fast car, a big house, a title or a position, the stamp of authority, or the sparkling of diamonds, these icons let you know something about a person, place, or a thing. Or do they? The truth is that people seek to acquire things because of what they will do for them and how they symbolically will elevate them and make them more attractive. This card signals that it's time to see beyond the adornments and probe underneath the surface. Learn to recognize the masks people wear and the motives underlying them. Imagine that all the glitter is gone. Would you still desire the object or person? I love that card. Yeah, I manifested a job for years, for like 2 years, and it finally came in. And it was horrible. One of the worst places I have ever had to work. So, all that glitters is not gold, people. I'm living proof of that. Like that, I learned that one the hard way for sure. But we all have to learn our lessons. So, we have milk and honey, which is number 51. It makes me think of like that. Be careful what you wish for. That kind of thing. Milk and honey, the taste of prosperity, opportunities born of authenticity, nurturing abundance, trusting that your needs will be met. That authenticity stuck out to me. So, all that glitters, don't chase things for titles. Do it because it's the right thing or because it feels right, because it's the right opportunity for you, not because of a mask or a title that you're going to get from it. You've entered a sweet time in your life, enjoying the land of milk and honey that everyone wants to experience. It's an interlude that feels more languid and ambitious when all your senses are awake to the unlimited possibilities in the universe. These times are precious and only come when you're in your authentic zone, wearing the world as a loose garment, not wanting, yet able to be nourished in ways both tangible and subtle. Abundance is an energy that you are a living part of. All of your needs are being met. You're given the gift of nourishment in every form. Love that. So also maybe don't wear a mask when all this milk and honey comes in for you. Don't maybe kind of get into your ego about it. Be humble about it and be grateful for it. Let's see. Is that an elephant? That is adorable. I just realized that was an elephant in that little bathtub. Why have I never noticed that before? That's adorable. Okay, we'll get into the tarot. Let's see. All right, so we have Wheel of Fortune, Four of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Queen of Cups. It's your card. The Tower. Wow. Knight of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and 3 of Cups. Underneath we have the Ace of Swords. So this is about truth and clarity. It's a breakthrough. So again, with that milk and honey, I feel like you're wanting a breakthrough, or there is a breakthrough coming in for you. With that milk and honey card, a gift from the universe. So this is like spirit handing you this gift, this breakthrough. So the situation here is the Wheel of Fortune. And this is about like divine timing. It is about cycles. So it could be a karmic cycle ending, but it's also about like just your trusting in the natural cycles and trusting in the universe to, bring things in divine timing here. So the blockage here for this divine timing is the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands is like it's about joy and celebration, but it's also about like your home and your stability here. So I feel like your home and stability is kind of blocking this change here. This has something to do with your stability, maybe your money or your house, whatever your stability is for you. If that's your family, if that's your money, it could be about money because we do have the Pentacles here. So the root of this is the Seven of Pentacles. Like you have planted this seed and now you are watching everything come into fruition. And this is also about like putting in the work and effort. And I feel like you have put in the work and effort, and you're just kind of waiting on this divine timing to see this come to fruition, this joy, this happiness, this stability, whatever this is for you, this happy home, this stability coming in here. And it's about like trusting again with the divine timing. So you've planted the seed and now you're kind of just trusting that the investments are going to pay off. You're putting in all of this work towards this goal and you're trusting that it's going to pay off. And, you're wondering, is this worth putting all this effort into? So in the recent past, we have some communication or some fast changes, some progress here. So I feel like there was a change in the recent past, or maybe you got some communication in the recent past about things progressing forward. It's also about like excitement and quick decisions, progress. So your higher self or your subconscious, we have the Queen of Cups. So this is Cancer energy. So she's very creative. She is very intuitive. It's also about being open. Excuse me. So the Queen of Cups is she's very emotionally intelligent. She's very compassionate. She is, again, creative. So I feel like this is just about your higher self kind of telling you to trust your intuition, sit in this compassionate energy, and embrace your Queen of Cups energy. Kind of sit in your power here and, focus your energy on yourself. So in the near future, we have a Tower moment. So the Tower moment doesn't have to be a negative. So in the recent past, we had these fast changes. I feel like maybe this kind of started it, and then there's just more changes to come. The changes are actually happening. Maybe you got the communication and now the change is actually happening. So this doesn't have to be a negative card. It could be. I mean, this could be some shocking news here. Maybe you all that glitters. Maybe you don't get a promotion that you want, you didn't get a job that you want, but it can also be about you getting the job, getting the promotion. So, and it comes in very quickly because you do have the milk and honey and the Ace of Swords, which are like breakthrough and gift, from the universe. Like this is all the abundance and everything coming to you. So that could be just that, that's coming in very, very quickly. So your advice from Spirit is the Knight of Wands. So this is Sagittarius energy. It is a very fast moving knight, but it's fire sign. So he is very passionate. So I feel like Spirit is telling you to find your passion, find your joy, and be adventurous, be bold, be confident. I feel like that's going to be very important at this time. So the influence here, your current energy in your environment, we have the Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles is a lack mindset. It's kind of this like seeing the worst, fearing the worst. Like you're just kind of, you're feeling left out here, whether this is in your job or by the universe itself. We have the Pentacles, which are about our money. So I I feel like you're just feeling left out right now, and you're kind of you're not in a really good headspace. Like you're just feeling kind of the lack and feeling abandoned. Again, like maybe that's by your work, your spirituality. Maybe you just feel like the universe isn't bringing you things that you've asked for. So your hopes and fears, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So you're hoping for a new stable beginning. You're hoping for more stability, more abundance here. This can be about you wanting more money because the Pentacles are like, you know, the tangible. It is like new job, career advancement, you know, if this is about your work. But it's also, you know, if you're wanting like a new house, then this is, you know, stability. It's a new stable beginning. And the overall outcome, we have the Three of Cups, which is about abundance, joy, celebration. So you could be celebrating with family. You could be celebrating with coworkers, whatever it is. Maybe you do get that promotion and you get to celebrate with your coworkers or your family members here. But you're definitely going to be celebrating something soon. Celebrating abundance and joy and happiness. But you'll be celebrating with others here. So what does Cancer not see coming, Spirit? What do they not see coming? So we have the Seven of Wands, standing up for yourself, standing up for your beliefs. And then we have the Devil and the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like you're kind of defending yourself against some toxicity at work. So there's definitely something toxic going on, because this is about teamwork and collaboration here. So, and you're definitely like in this defensive kind of energy, standing up to this. It could just be like a toxic work environment. It could be, you know, people holding you down. It could be people talking about you behind your back, and you're kind of, maybe you do get a promotion and you're going to have to stand up for yourself against like those that aren't very happy about it. But I mean, you have teamwork and collaboration here. This just has something to do with your work, like your workplace or the type of work you do. But I mean, yeah, just be aware of that. I mean, it's pretty heavy energy, this devil energy. So you're definitely gonna have to defend yourself. Maybe, maybe, you know, you just have to defend yourself against whatever this Tower moment is. You're just gonna have to kind of stand up for yourself here. What do they need to focus on, Spirit? What does Cancer need to focus on? We have the Moon. Like things coming to light. That could be that toxicity. Maybe somebody's doing something behind your back. Three of Swords. There's like releasing like a painful. And then we have Justice, which is like the karma balance. So I feel like this is Spirit's telling you to trust your intuition here and release the fears and heal any like grief, or, you know, kind of release any painful fears, or just kind of release these fears, because you have karma and balance coming in here. So this is the Libra card. You could be dealing with the Libra. Doesn't have to be, but he has these scales. So things are balancing out here. And I feel like Spirit wants you to remain balanced and embrace healing, and, you know, trust in your intuition and embrace this healing and balance yourself out here. So, I mean, it looks like something could happen, and maybe it's this very sudden and you realize that all that glitters isn't gold, but you still have this other breakthrough coming in here. So maybe one thing falls through and something else comes in behind it. But you definitely have some good things coming in here, and you're going to be celebrating. Again, this doesn't have to be a negative change, but just be careful with these toxic people in your environment. You know, I feel like this is this has something to do with your work here and defending yourself. So yeah, I'm not really sure what that's about. It could be different for each of you, but it is something to watch out for. But I just feel like you're going to probably have to defend yourself a little bit here, but I think you're going to do that. You know, you've got a new beginning coming in here. You've got that breakthrough. that Ace of Swords from Spirit, and you are going to be celebrating. So just be aware of any kind of toxicity and, stand up for yourself against that and don't let that bring you down. So I hope that this could help, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.